Hey, what's up? What's happening? You already know who it is and what it is. It's your boy Q Walker, aka Nephew Q. Here to continue on with my top 5 NBA players from each NBA franchise. Now, the NBA came out with their top 75 list. Instead of me boring y'all with a Q Walker 75 greatest list of all time, what I've decided to do is break down the top 5 players from each individual franchise. I've already done Atlanta Hawks, Boston Celtics, Chicago Bulls, Charlotte Hornets, so forth and so on. So today that leads us to the Dallas Mavericks. Now, the Dallas Mavericks have had a short, brief stint of history in the NBA, but they have had a lot of influential players come through the Dallas Mavericks franchise. So let's start off with our honorable mention of top 5 greatest Dallas Mavericks of all time. Now, this one I had juggled with for a long time. It was between this player right here, Jamal Mashburn, and Jason Terry, but who I ultimately ended up going with was Michael Finley. Yes, Michael Finley. He played 9 seasons for the Dallas Mavericks, averaging 19 points per game, 5 rebounds, shooting 35% from the three-point line and 44% from field goal range. Now, list of accolades for Michael Finley. He was a 2-time All-Star, making both All-Star appearances while with the Dallas Mavericks. He was a 2007 NBA champ, and he made the 1995-96 NBA All-Rookie team. So, Michael Finley goes down as my honorable mention for all-time top 5 Dallas Mavericks players. So now let's get right on into who made the list of top 5. Now, starting off with this guy, history lesson for some of you people out there who don't follow the NBA that closely. So this guy right here was a 4-time All-Star. He spent 11 seasons with the Dallas Mavericks. A lot of y'all might not know who this guy is, but I'm talking about none other than Rolando Blackman. Now, during his tenure with the Dallas Mavericks, he averaged 19 points per game. He averaged a little over 3 rebounds per game, a little over, 2 assists per game as well. He shot, let's see here, he shot 49% from field goal range, which almost he hit half of his shots, and then he shot 32% from the three-point line. And back in the 80s and 70s and 80s, that was really good field goal percentage that you can see in some of his highlights right here of Rolando Blackman, making my top 5, number 5, all-time Dallas Mavericks. Now, this number 4 guy that I'm about to bring to you guys, he's known for having individual success for other franchises. He's had more individual success for another franchise. He's bounced around. This guy got drafted by the Dallas Mavericks and then got, I think he played 3 seasons for them and then got traded away, bounced around from the Phoenix Suns, the New Jersey Nets. He played for the New York Knicks as well. If you don't know who I'm talking about none other than Jason Frederick Kidd. Yes, Jason Kidd comes in at my number 4. Now, I know a lot of y'all think, well, how is Jason Kidd number 4 if he's got, all of these accolades? Well, I got to have him number 4 because he played for the Dallas Mavericks early in his career, and then he came back to play for the Dallas Mavericks and helped lead them to an NBA championship during the twilight years of his career. So a lot of his prime years were spent at other franchises, so that's why I have Jason Kidd as my number 4. But let's rattle off a list of accolades for Jason Kidd during his time in the NBA. Jason Kidd, he's a Hall of Fame player. He's a 10-time NBA All-Star, 5-time assist champ, like I mentioned earlier, 2011 NBA champ with the Dallas Mavericks. He's a 6-time All-NBA player, 1994-95 All-Rookie team. He was 1994-95 Co-Rookie of the Year with Grant Hill. He made the All-Defensive team 9 times, and he was a member of the 75 greatest players of all time. Now, let's talk about his tenure with the Dallas Mavericks. Now, while playing with the Dallas Mavericks, he played there for 8 seasons. He averaged 10 points per game, 8 assists per game, 5 rebounds. He shot 36% from the field and 39% from field goal range. 36% from three-point line and 39% from the field during his tenure with the Dallas Mavericks. So number 4 is Jason Kidd. Now, another guy I got coming in on my list right now is another guy who had a lot more individual success playing with other franchises. This guy I'm about to mention was a 2-time back-to-back league MVP, which a lot of people still have a lot of discussions about, thinking that he didn't earn those MVPs. They think they should have went to Kobe and Shaq, respectively. But if you don't know who I'm talking about by now, I am talking about none other than Steve Nash, MV Steve, 2-time Nasty Nash. But anyways, during Nash's time with the Dallas Mavericks, he played for them for 6 seasons. He averaged 14 points per game, 7 assists. He shot 89% from the free throw line, 41% from three-point line, and 46% from the field. Now let's rattle off a list of accomplishments for Mr. Steve Nash. Steve Nash is a Hall of Fame player. He's also the coach of the Brooklyn Nets right now. He's an 8-time All-Star, 5-time assist champ, 7-time All-NBA player, 2-time MVP, like I mentioned, but he had those MVP awards with another franchise. And he's a member of the 75 greatest members of all-time list. That's Jason Kidd coming in at number 3 on my all-time Dallas Mavericks list. Now, the top 2 Dallas Mavericks, greatest Dallas Mavericks of all time, it should be a no-brainer. This guy I'm about to introduce to you guys, he's only been in the NBA for 4 seasons, and in those 4 seasons, he's made the All-Star team 3 times, but his numbers for the Dallas Mavericks are just simply ridiculous. If you don't know who I'm talking about the guy that people had dubbed Baby Bird, Bird Jr., the second coming of Larry Bird, none other than my boy Hot Dog's favorite player in the NBA, or one of his favorite players in the NBA, Luka Doncic. Now, he's got nicknames like the Matador, El Matador, Cool Hand, the Don, Wonder Boy. But anyways, during his short stint in the NBA thus far, like I mentioned, he's been a 3-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA team. He made the 2018-2019 All-Rookie team while winning Rookie of the Year as well. Now, during his short tenure with the Dallas Mavericks, as his resume continues to grow, he's averaged 26 points per game, 8 assists, 8 rebounds, shooting 33% from the three-point line and 45% from the field. Luka, you got to get that three-point percentage up a little bit, but hey, you just got into the NBA, so you got time to get that up. I know a lot of people are like, well, damn, how you got Luka number 2? Luka has came in and made an immediate impact for the Dallas Mavericks, who were a struggling franchise, which is how they got to draft him so high. So Luka Doncic, in his short time with the Dallas Mavericks, has accomplished a lot and comes in at number 2. Now, the greatest Dallas Maverick of all time, people should already know who this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a no-brainer for this guy. Dirk Nowitzki spent his entire NBA career, 20 years with the Dallas Mavericks. Now, let's rattle off a list of accolades for Mr. Dirk Nowitzki. He was a 14-time All-Star, 2011 NBA champ, along with his running mate Jason Kidd. He's 12-time All-NBA member, 2006-2007 NBA MVP. He was also the Finals MVP, and of course, a member of the 75 greatest players of all time team. Now, let's rattle off a list of stats that, Dirk Nowitzki accumulated over his time playing with the Dallas Mavericks. He's a 20 points per game career scorer with them, 7 rebounds a game, 87% from the free throw line, which for a big man, that is unheard of. But if you know who Dirk Nowitzki is, you know he's not the normal big man. He's the big man with the soft touch. Had one of the best. He's probably, I would say arguably, he's the best shooting big man of all time. Now, I know a lot of people are saying Karl Anthony Towns, but Karl Anthony Towns, you couldn't do it like Dirk, baby. You're a great shooter in your own right, don't get me wrong, but you ain't doing it like Dirk. But anyway, so from the three-point line, he shot 38%, and from the field, he shot 47%. Dirk Nowitzki helped usher in the German style, not the German, but the international style of play for big men, with the big men or more pulled away from the basket, pick and pop type of things. NBA started going towards these type of big men once Dirk Nowitzki got into the league and they seen how successful he was. But anyways, that's my list of top 5 Dallas Mavericks players of all time. Let me know what you think about my list. Let me know if you think I have somebody on there that shouldn't be on there. If you think I should have somebody up a little bit higher, back a little bit further. Let me know what you think about my list of all-time Dallas Mavericks. But anyways, as always, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you can't watch the YouTube channel, make sure you download the Beyond the Game app on your Amazon Fire Stick so you can watch all of our content within the confines of your living room or wherever you got your Fire Stick located. If you can't sit down and watch the show, you can always listen to the show on all major podcast streaming platforms Beyond the Game. We're on Spotify, Google Play Store, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast at, that's where you can find us at. But anyways, we get ready to get on up out of here. And as always, I want you to treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. We up at this thing, y'all. Peace.